Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Gun Shop here on You Always Win. I'm Niels Hansen, aka Brother Guns, Guns for Hire, Doucher, whatever. It doesn't really matter what my name is because we're here to talk about video games. You're here because you like video games. I'm here because I like video games. So let's get into this. I want to talk about Ghost Recon Wildlands coming out March 7th, 2017. There was a closed beta. A lot of people got to play that as well. Forming a lot of opinions. I generally reserve my opinions until I've actually played it. But again, you know, you take a look at what's out there. You take a look at some of these reviewers, and if you learn to trust them, if there's certain reviewers that are kind of in sync with what you like, then you would follow them. But if you don't know what kind of video games they like, if you don't know what sort of really is what they like to play, what they enjoy, then really you have to take every single review that you read with a grain of salt, because they may totally like something else, you may like different aspects, and when they say this game isn't good, you're like, whoa, what are you talking about? It's great. So just always remember that. And remember that on the show here too. Just my opinions. If you have a different one, I'm not saying that you're wrong. You shouldn't say that I'm wrong. We just, you know, have a different path, and we might like video games in a different manner. So anyway, Wildlands coming out March 7th. I don't know, I've seen beta, you know, I've read a lot of the beta reviews and everything like that, so, but I'm hopeful for this game. It's supposed to be based on the original Ghost Recon, so I don't know how many of you guys have played that. I loved it, that's why I'm hopeful for this game. I played the original Ghost Recon on PlayStation 2 back in, I don't even know what the year was. Played Ghost Recon, and then the jungle one, what is that, Jungle Warfare? Was that what it was called? So like a precursor, and you know, not actually the second one. And then I played Ghost Recon 2, which I also enjoyed, and then they came out with Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. That's when I lost interest in it. They went to the future. Oddly enough, that's the same thing that happened with Call of Duty. I liked Modern Warfare, and then they started going modern. I liked World at War, Modern Warfare 2, and then I lost interest. And then as soon as they went to Advanced Warfighter on Ghost Recon, I was like, not really what I liked the original. I liked the fact that Wildlands is based in Bolivia and based on the original sort of settings of Ghost Recon, the first one. That's why I'm hopeful. I'm hoping that this game is going to be really good. You know, this open world, so they're trying something a little bit different here, kind of like your GTA, your Division, where you have this giant map, or even, what is it, Far Cry? You can go anywhere you want, but there is a story that you can follow. Now that sounds good, and you know, it sounds like, oh man, this is gonna be great. But Division did that as well, and I'm not taking a dump on Division, don't get me wrong. I had fun playing it, we played it here on You Always Win, but I got kind of bored of the rinse and repeat gameplay. You know, it's like, you're going down the street, okay, head for this thing here, this is where you gotta go next. Oh look, a skirmish in the streets. Boom, 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 firefight, gone. Oh, another fight in the street, another fight in the street, and then you go in the building, a fight in there. Like, I get it, that's what you're supposed to be doing, but the fights felt very similar and very repetitive to me, and I got kind of bored. Granted, that can happen in any game, but in games like, say, even GTA, open world, it's about these little missions, or you can do whatever you want, but they did it really, really well. I know it's a different type of game, but I'm hoping that Ghost Recon Wildlands is gonna be able to nail this formula. It's a difficult formula to get, especially, you know, when you're trying to allow them to go anywhere they want, but you know what it is? This is what I want. I want some of that sneakiness back. I don't want the constant bam, firefight, and everything's going on, people are shooting, and then okay, and then we're moving here, boom, firefight. It's like these crescendos, like, which is fine. I don't mind those kind of fights once in a while, but not every single time, because that's kind of what it felt like. It was just like super intense every single time. Whereas Ghost Recon, you know, it reminds me of, was it Modern Warfare 2, the co-op campaign? You know, where you're sneaking around, or maybe that was Modern Warfare. I don't know, it's been so long. You're like, what? How do you not remember that? I don't, okay? Look at me. I'm not 14 years old, I'm like old man Guns, I forget stuff. But that campaign, you know, when you're sneaking in the grass and you're sniping people, and you had your buddy with you, that's what I love, man. It wasn't super, super intense, but like the firefight wasn't, but there was still this tension, there was still this excitement. It's like, oh man, take the shot, make it clean, or things get out of control. That's fine if it goes out of control, but at least allow that stealthiness. I love that, and I'm hoping a lot of these engagements in Wildlands are gonna be like that. I don't know if they are, but that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm hoping that Wildlands does sort of encompass and embrace that original Ghost Recon feeling, that stealthiness, but hey, you miss your shot, you mess things up, then it's gonna get intense. But I don't want everything to be like, there's a bad guy, boom, big firefight, blah, 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 blah. I don't want that. I'm gonna get bored of that really easily. So anyway, that's it. March 7th coming out, Wildlands. What do you guys feel about that? What are you looking for? Did you like the Division? Did you play the original Ghost Recon? And did you like that co-op from, what is it, Modern Warfare 2? I don't know, you know what I mean. The Call of Duty co-op one where you're sneaking around and making stealthy shots and stuff like that. I personally love that. I love that formula that they use. You know, you mess it up and things get intense. I'm hoping Wildlands is gonna be very much like that. You know, I look back, I even checked out some old footage of Ghost Recon 2, I believe, from the PlayStation 2. And you're like, oh yeah, maybe I'll play that again. No, you get spoiled. Believe me, that nostalgia in your head saying, it's so awesome, you're gonna love it, play it again, you're gonna be disappointed. That's what happens. About one of the only games, and this is just a conclusion, I'm rambling, one of those games that actually plays the way you probably remember it is Super Mario. It's a 2D platform jumper. The original Super Mario probably feels and plays the same way that you remember it, because it was just a jumper, you know what I mean? But in these games here, when you go back to a PlayStation 2 game, it's rough. I bought a lot on my system too. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy that. I'm like, holy mackerel, this game sucks. I'm like, how did I even like it? Was I can't remember what the game is that I was playing. Splinter Cell, oh, the original. Woo! Sometimes my mind plays tricks. I'm like, it was awesome, you're gonna play it, you're gonna love it. Oh man, this sucks. Don't like it. So are you guys looking forward to, are you gonna be getting Wildlands? Do you have a buddy that you're gonna play with? Because I also heard that single player, not really designed for that, which sucks because a lot of us like to play, but I heard that the AI is kind of sloppy, it kind of takes away, it's not fun. Like, your buddy would heal you, your buddy would help you, you know, there's that communication. So single player people, it may be a bit of a letdown. If you got a buddy that you're gonna play with, that's probably gonna work out okay. And lucky for me, I get to play with Meatwagon, so things should be okay. I'm hopeful for this. I hope they have that stealthiness, and then if you mess things up, then it can get, you know, intense and everything like that, but who knows? I'm gonna reserve full judgment until March 7th, and we will be playing it here on You Always Win, so stay tuned for that. And maybe, if you guys agree with what we like usually, you know, we'll be honest with you. We'll let you know. I'll do another gun shop and let you know whether it was, you know, this or... Anyway, that's it. Love to hear your comments below. See you guys next time.